bippity boppity boo! Yeah, I can't even say it. But anyway, hey everybody, this is Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Plays. Or Double RPG Let's Play, whatever you want to call it. And today we are in the Castle of Dreams. We are continuing where we left off, and we're going to try to get up to the boss, but we probably won't have enough time today. And we're going to be seeing some more of the characters throughout Terra's story within this world. So anyway, let's get on the ball here. And we're fighting some more Unversed here in the courtyard. And we got up to delinking with Maleficent again, and there's a lot of Unversed in this courtyard here. It's a really good place to grind when you play any of the characters when you come to this. Well, except for Ventus. He can't even come to the castle here. You'll understand why when we get... It's kind of like I said. There are some characters that are limited to go to certain places within the game, and they can't even go to the certain areas. Like Ventus can't even get to the castle. Terra cannot go to the residence. And for Aqua, I'm not even sure. I don't think she can go to where Ven is located. I mean, you'll see what I mean when we get to it. But anyway, we got another Wayfinder star, which is called Focus Saver, which levels up Maleficent. I'm not even sure what this does. I think this allows you to use your magic and prevent you from being hit. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, it's kind of like the Leaf Bracer, how it protects you from getting hit while you try to heal yourself. And yeah, so we put Maleficent away. We don't need her again right at the moment. And here's some more magic pot Unversed, and now we're calling up Ven for help. And we're going to see if we can try to get him to his max in terms of the D-Link grinding. And as you can see, the magic pot Unversed, they, you know, like I said, they hit with their fire technique. Sometimes when those enemies shoot fire at you, you can actually deflect their attacks, and their magic attacks will hit right back at them. And as we can see, we finally got the last Wayfinder star for Ven, and which gave us the ability of auto counter. And this command finisher is really good. It's one of those timed events, kind of like God of War, where you have to press specific buttons for an event to, like a quick time event, to keep on going. It's really good, and it's really useful for some of the later boss fights in the game, and you'll see one coming up sometime soon. And as we're continuing through the courtyard here, we're just, you know, still searching for more Unversed and collecting more treasures as we go along the way. And treasures do play a really big part in, you know, in terms of usage in, like, during the gameplay or you know, to create the new commands and such. And to get more command decks. Command decks are really important, like I said, if you want to grind them to their fullest, to meld them to get newer abilities. But yeah, sometimes now we'll go into Aqua right now. Sometimes finding the Unversed can be a bit of a pain. Sometimes they may pop up to where you least expect them to when you're in a tight pinch, but that all comes towards the difficulty. And now we get a cutscene where Terra is going to help Cinderella here.
I've met you before.
I'll take care of them. You wait right here.
Please, may I go with you? I so want to get to the ball.
All right.
Terra still can't believe that Cinderella wished for her dreams to come true.
You're not worried?
Looks like he's learning a little something from the fairy godmother.
Oh. I guess I did. So, you ready?
Yes.
And now we have to protect Cinderella until we get to the ballroom, which is beyond the foyer here. But we're not in the foyer, we're inside the front door hall to get to the foyer. And the song Rowdy Rumble from Kingdom Hearts 2 is playing in this game. And really good piece for intense situations like this. Sometimes the renditions of different songs in different Kingdom Hearts games can actually turn out to be pretty good. I mean, there's some, like Rage Awakened, that actually don't even sound superior in this version, as it sounds more superior in Kingdom Hearts 2, where it originated from when you fight against the Lingering Sentiment. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes when you get a shot lock to its max, you can do extra damage, but I don't think it did anything here. But we should be able to get another shot lock command ability sometime soon to where it actually will become beneficial, to where you can actually do more damage and do, you know, more hits to your enemies. Okay, now we're proceeding to the next room, where we're going to have to fight more. We're now in the foyer. Some more of these brute types. Like I said, they're really easy. You can attack them in the front. Sometimes when people like Cinderella call for help, it'll prompt you to use like the square button to defend from her getting attacked. It's really useful. Or sometimes when you want to do like a unison ability. But you'll see that in Vin's chapter when we get to the Olympus Coliseum. I don't know when, but it'll be sometime. Hack and slash fun. It's what makes Kingdom Hearts games so fun. Well, any type of hack and slash game really fun. You just want to slice and dice your enemies to bits. Really fun ever since Devil May Cry. Now these type of Unversed are a real big pain in the butt, because sometimes they may automatically guard themselves from getting hit. Oh, now here is that. Now that right there is where some of the extra damage comes into play for the shot lock command that he just did, and I don't think I executed it really well. But other than that, yeah, that's one of the things that makes you do extra damage. And now we are finishing off this battle, and we are given the new ability of the counter hammer. Basically, after you guard against an enemy, it'll prompt you to hit the square button to unleash... Well, I mean the X button to unleash a counterattack. Really helpful when you're fighting some of the bosses that you can't land a direct attack from, like Terra's final boss at the end of his tail. But you'll see. Oh, you were quite a gentleman there, Terra. The Princess Butler is really a stalwart, man. Always looking for someone for the prince to be pleased. But hey, I guess that's like a prince's right-hand man should be, but who knows. And here are the stepmother and the two ugly stepsisters. And hey, I said it right this time. Yeah, ugly women. They're not pretty.
There is something familiar about
And Susan Blakeslee plays the stepmother, Mrs. Tremaine. Not a very good woman.
Unversed.
And yes, there are more Unversed above the ballroom.
Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
And yep, we're going to have to go back into the foyer. And the The prince's right-hand man, that was actually Rob Paulson playing the voice. You might remember him as Yakko Warner from Animaniacs, and especially Raphael from the original classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Very big-time boy in the world of voice acting, if I do say so myself. He's up there with like Cam Clark and Paul Eiding and a lot of those other people. Now that we're back in the foyer, there are no Unversed to fight, so right now we're just trying to find some more treasure chests at the moment. Kind of a shame, too, that there's no Unversed in here, because, I mean, when you go into any room whatsoever, you are wanting a challenge, so that way you can grind like crazy. And notice how Terra looks like a samurai wearing those pants that he has on. He kind of does look like a samurai, and so does Master Ericus. Well, hey, since this game was made in Japan, I suppose there has to be some homage of Japanese history in there, but who knows. But, yeah. And, hey, we all know that, like, warrior characters, kind of like a samurai or a knight, they're supposed to be very strong, and I think that's where Terra mostly resembles, where Vin acts more like the ninja type, and Aqua acts more as the mage type. And we have grinded Aqua's D-Link to its fullest, where we get auto life in case we die, which we hardly die in this game anyways. I think there was actually a couple times where I actually did die in the game, but it was only one during the main game and one in the Mirage Arena. And we are just before the room where we have to fight the next boss fight, and we'll stop here at a Moogle shop to buy more commands and more items, and probably some more, probably some more equipment, but we'll see. I don't think we have enough to buy a whole lot, so I think we're going to have to skip the Moogle shop for right now, and, okay, now we just made it above the foyer, but the Unversed made its way all the way down to the ballroom. How did he get there so fast? But, hey, wait a minute, we didn't even meet this guy yet. We just saw those regular Flood Unversed there. And yes, those small ones that are supposed to represent the Shadow Heartless, yes, they are known as Flood in the League of the Unversed. And, yes, we are about ready to fight another boss battle, but that is going to have to wait. So, as of right now, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap things up with this episode. So, next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we're going to get into the boss fight and get on to the next world, which is going to be the world of Snow White with the Dwarf Woodlands. Anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll catch you next time. This is Double RPG signing off. See you guys then.